SteamOs.
Welcome to the game show that's hotter than the fires raging through Los Angeles.
Oh my god. That's an opening. All right. Well, this is SteamOs. Disregard that last comment. Hope everyone is fine in LA. First off, Jesus. They were coming in so hot, like the fires in LA.
Yeah.
Okay, we are off the rails immediately. This is SteamOs. This is a game show where we spin a big old wheel with a bunch of Steam demos, SteamOs, on it, and we play them for about 20-30 minutes, and then we talk about them, rate them, talk about the devs, the release cycle, etc., etc. Everything is nice and sectioned off, so you can click about the video as you want. Feel free to hop around if you don't want to watch us play the game. You just want to see what we thought about it, you can do that. And then we have to mention the gauntlet. If you feel we didn't give the game a fair shake and you're a dev, you can throw the gauntlet and we will immediately have to play your game for another hour at least. And if you're a viewer, a chuntling, a chuntophile, then you can throw the gauntlet, but you have to give us a good reason. Otherwise, we're just going to ignore your comment or we'll respond sassily.
I will fight you in the streets. You're fighting me.
Hand-to-hand combat.
I'm the arbiter on this.
In the LA streets on fire. You have to fight.
I'll meet you in the streets I'll meet you in the charred streets of Altadena right now, dude.
I got so thrown off by your intro to even introduce ourselves. I don't think I'm Ty and I'm joined with Joe. So there we go. Let's see. What do we? Golden Edward. That sounds like there's no way there's a game called Golden Edward. What are you picking?
Big Chungus.
Big Chungus. Let's give it a spin.
Good old-fashioned Big Chungus.
Oh. Is that Air Bucktooth?
Ari Buktu.
Ari Buktu. We'll see you over there. All right, here we are at Ari Buktu and the Anytime Elevator demo. I don't think there's really anything to... Oh, okay. What a fucking
the second demo we played in a row with a guy screaming.
Ah!
Where are we?
They are little Rayman men.
Is that Dr. Wily?
The music is so loud I can't hear him.
Is that Dr. Wily from Mega Man?
Well, that was anticlimactic. Wait, what?
Like the voice or just him?
The way he looks.
He does he have like little weird Pikachu ears?
I'm pretty sure. It's been a while.
Well, we traveled over 200 years, so
I feel like he had like a pompadour.
Why does this feel like a sequel?
You get it.
Oh, it must be just like...
Is it popping us into like not the
there
beginning?
must be like an exposition at the start. Like,
yeah. Well, I'm guessing like because it's about the elevator, you probably don't start in the elevator.
Crazy how quiet this dialogue is.
Okay.
Can I turn on subtitles?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
There we go.
There we go. They're really little.
You're gonna take us back to Kasdan.
Well, you could change the subtitles.
Glendale, that's on fire.
Glendale, Arizona?
Give me a second.
Glendale's not on fire.
Glendale, California. Chinchillis.
Oh, do you think so? Uh-oh. What do you mean, uh-oh? Wait. We can't be here, Professor. We can't. I have to get back.
This sounds like Fry.
And homework and a date with Gabby and... Oh, no.
What's his name?
Professor, we have to get back.
The voice actor?
News and bad news.
Fuck, what's his name?
So, which do you want to hear first? Good. No, bad. Wait.
Oh, I can't remember it. He's also the red M&M.
We're not going anywhere for at least a couple days.
Patrick Warburton?
Couple of days?
Peter.
Oh, man. Gabby's
I'm in an
gonna be
elevator,
sad.
Peter.
What's the good news? The good news is we get to explore 1800s Egypt. Isn't that
Think of all the slavery!
No. Well, it's gonna take some time to
Kid, your skin color's a little darker. You're gonna have a hard time.
Took a beating on the ride in. Let's just catch a plane home. Can't. Hasn't been invented yet. And you'd only be going to 1817 Glendale, which, if history is at all accurate, is desert not much better than this. Or is Glendale a green valley? Oh, she's gonna kill me. We
I don't know. Depends on which Glendale you're talking about.
Don't worry. As soon as the time machine is back up,
He doesn't sound like Fry. I know what he sounds like.
What does he sound like?
Sounds like Michael J. Fox from Back to the Future.
Oh yeah.
Like the way he's even like, oh, Doc, what are we doing?
It's also
like,
a time travel game, it seems like, so that would make sense.
Who also missed out, who was also like, I gotta get back for this. Like, Marty, you're not gonna miss it, Marty.
You know,
Marty!
You gotta fuck your mom, Marty.
Marty! You gotta fuck your mom! Sorry, I was going to look at if there was... Do you see motion blur?
Nope.
Huh, because it does look like there's motion blur.
All of this was under the Red Sea.
I guess it's good we didn't travel back too far.
I guess it's good. Cautious time traveler.
Power? I thought this was your first time.
Well, yes, and so far I feel like I'm being reasonably cautious, but it's still early.
I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you, Professor. I'm faster than you.
I didn't realize this was gonna be a platformer.
You're old, Professor. I am also locked to like the
side scrolling. Huh?
Yeah, side scroller.
Like home. There's no place like home. How'd you... Never mind.
Oh,
New Let's technology.
What took you so long?
Are you...
Forget it. Tower up there? Yeah, that would be a great place to get our bearings on our current location.
How the heck
Bearings?
did you get up there?
Easy. We're gonna have to scale this wall.
Oh yeah, it's a piece of cake.
All right, my boy. You first.
You can't even do it. Wait, hold on.
on over
Hold on.
there.
Stop.
This is what I
Get me
get
off
for
of here.
wanting
Okay,
extra
never mind.
You coming or
Oh,
what?
I'm like going faster
right
if I flick it.
All right, easy peasy.
Oh, gotta jump. Gotta jump. Gotta flick it. Flick it. Flick it for a
There's
speed
gotta
boost.
be some sort of child labor law that covers this or something.
Wow. Okay.
No big deal. Just climbing rocks in old-timey Egypt.
Old-timey Egypt.
Nice shortcut. Good thinking, Julius.
How'd you get over there? Oh, never mind.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. This way.
You sure you can keep up, Professor?
And this old scientist.
Can you, is this like holding one direction?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't have any kind of agency on like moving around when I'm running.
Swinging, however, is
An
not
interesting
over my
camera
means.
angle for
You
that.
go ahead.
Yeah, because it almost makes it feel like it's
Just in
not
gym class.
in that like fixed perspective.
Platforms were built by
It feels like 3 different games right now.
centuries.
It's reminding me a lot of It Takes Two.
That wasn't even one of my 3.
3 or 3, Rayman?
Rayman,
Boy, this
Sonic?
is
Prince of Persia.
climbing.
Okay, Prince of Persia.
and I was gonna say Hat in Time because it was a platform.
Oh, yeah,
with
Hat
a
in Time.
mechanic. Yeah, that was
See
the only
that.
thing.
Whew. All right. Now what do I do?
I'm just getting Rayman because they have floating arms and stuff.
Well, Rayman's also a side-scrolling platformer. Well, some Rayman.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Rayman
Some of
Legends
them.
is a side-scrolling platformer.
Rayman Legends and Origins are both like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, those games are so good. We should play them sometime. Too bad you have to sign
Wait
into
a second,
fucking
if you had that
Origin
thing
or
the whole
whatever
time, why'd you make me climb?
fucking
As you can see,
stupid
this thing is clearly a
thing to
death
even
trap.
play those games.
What kind of responsible adult would I be if I let you use it? Don't worry, Ari. This next part is easy.
Yeah, for who?
You just have to use my newest invention.
I'm gonna pull it out of my asshole.
It's called a gun.
You didn't invent that.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, that's why Batman has one of those.
Who's
I
Batman?
can't say Batman.
Right, Batman, the new English teacher? Never heard of him.
Never mind. How do I use
It's
it?
quippy.
dialogue
It's
doesn't match
fast.
the
Throw.
the subtitles.
Give it a try.
Like they said
So what do I do,
something
just aim
wrong.
and throw?
Yeah,
It's just like they say different
Here we
things.
go.
Like the subtitles say is that Frank Batman, the new English teacher. He just said, "Who's Batman? Is Batman the new
Okay,
English teacher?"
these things collapse. Good to know.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's
That's not a major thing. I was just like,
no,
I was
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, no,
It
no.
happens.
I'm not being
It
nitpicky to the
it could be localization.
to the viewer out there. The one.
You never go
The
wrong
one?
with it.
I'm not being nitpicky. I'm just pointing it out.
Yeah, it
Like, that's fine. It's fine.
it
I
definitely.
subtitle videos and I get it wrong. I thought you were gonna climb up that like Prince of Persia.
Prince of Persia. I don't know if that was an option. That was a little one.
Next time I
What's
bring
that?
sunscreen.
Platforming is also a little
What is that?
Platforming is also a little Crash Bandicooty.
Oh yeah, with the spin.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I had to.
It's also a Jack and
get
Daxter
whatever
thing.
this is. It's any kind of platformer, honestly. It's a lot
Do
of
they all have the
platformer.
spin? I think Prince of Persia also has the
Yeah,
spin.
you can't run up that wall. Confirmed.
Convinced me that when I jumped as a kid, if I spun, I would maintain airtime longer.
Makes it impossible to do anything if you try and do a spin. Nice.
Okay.
I was just trying to speed. Oh, I got to do all of it over again.
How precise is the platforming?
Pretty good.
Platforms are pretty small, so I don't know if it's like a.
No, it's
Easy
pretty
to land
it's pretty good. We've played worse. 100%.
Oh, we have.
Yeah, we've played platformers that have ass controls. This is
My
nice.
favorite thing about not being the one to play is that platformers that play like shit, I just never won.
You don't have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I had.
This is interesting.
You know, one of those flying.
Oh, I can
thingies.
go faster.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
It's nothing but
Oh, the
desert.
feet. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're flopping around.
They're like phasing.
He's got his bunions out on one of his
that
shoes.
way.
The Grand Canyon of Egypt.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
I would shit.
Whoa. We
You would shit?
I would shit if that was the whole
the
dip.
Valley of the Kings. All right, we're close. We should start looking.
Start looking. For what?
Hello up there?
It really does sound like Michael J. Fox now that you mention it.
If you could pick one special place or historical landmark to take a dump in, what would it be?
That's a good one. I mean,
How's it going up there?
like, look at the
It could
camel's
be a
feet.
toilet.
Look at the
Or it
camel's
could
feet.
just be like the floor.
You are American, yes?
Yeah, they just take a shit anywhere.
Very astute. And you are?
So like,
Dap him up? What was that?
I don't
I
know.
was asking for his name.
So famous place, we can take a shit. Is it like people are gonna see it, and it's like that's why we're doing it, or it's like you get to enjoy the view while taking a shit?
That could be up to you. It could be
Okay.
like a place nobody will ever see, and so you're like, I took a shit here, that's cool, I can keep that. Something you brag about, or something that somebody's like, there's a shit here? And like, it's a mystery now, you know?
Across the desert.
I like the idea
So
of it being
you-
a mystery. That's pretty
You
funny.
get to decide if people know or not.
Is there something you're not?
Okay.
It could just be something for you.
So, I think I would choose like King Tut's tomb or something before they discovered it, so that like it was there.
It's very similar to what I was thinking.
Okay, and so like they discover it and they're like, "What the fuck? How's there a shit here?"
It's like fresh shit.
Yeah, it's like what? Yeah, and there's like a spell on it where the shit doesn't go bad, so it's just like it's just there, like fresh until someone finds it. And so they're like this tomb that's been locked away for thousands of years.
What the fuck?
There's just a fresh shit. Like,
They'd
what?
put it in a museum. It'd go into
Yeah.
a museum for sure.
King Tut's shit.
Yeah, they'd create like lore about it for sure. Oh, 100%.
What was yours?
Oh, 100%. It was kind of similar, honestly. So I'm thinking if there's another one that's like, it's like I was just thinking like, you know, like a tomb because it's like the Egypt. So that's what got me thinking about it.
Wait, you're not gonna bring us in?
Bad luck for me to
So I'm trying to think what else would be a funny one.
My other idea was I would shit and then I would use my shit as like paint on the Mona Lisa.
That's funny. My next thought was in the Louvre somewhere, so I was like, that's really good. So that is kind of
Yeah, like disguise it so they don't know, but you like get near it and you're like start smelling. You're like, did someone take a shit?
because you think about the wonders of the world, but like it's got to be noticeable. Like you can't take a shit in the Grand Canyon. And first of all, people
No
probably
one would see
already
it.
done
Yeah, people have done it,
Guaranteed.
and people would no one would ever see it.
that. Yeah, you could say like, oh, I want to shit on top of the Eiffel Tower, but like nobody's gonna see that. Like it's just
Yeah.
gonna be on top of the Eiffel Tower.
The Taj Mahal, you could like just shit on like one of the tiles in front, like just like a fresh shit. But you know, there's probably tons of shit already there. What are the other wonders?
Mashallah, my brother.
Fucking speed. What are the other wonders? I don't know if I can name all of the wonders.
Ah, big door.
Pyramids.
Oh, you gotta find
So
a
that's
clue.
kind of King Tut's
Where's the door
thing,
knob?
right?
Yeah.
He was in a pyramid.
Stonehenge is a wonder,
Door
right?
if you hit it hard
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Grapple and smash.
That'd be pretty funny.
No problem.
Yeah, that's how you
Oh,
smash
cool.
a door.
Oh, well, now where do we
Boop,
go?
boop.
Yeah, the Pyramid of Giza.
Path is blocked.
He's a yeah.
We need to figure out how to get through it.
The statue of
Hey,
Zeus at
look at
Olympia.
that column up there.
Is that right? No, it's
Loose.
not right.
Yeah, that's,
I don't know about that
That's
one.
convenient.
Well, there's new wonders of the world. What are the actual wonders of the world?
The new wonder is isn't the
They're
fucking
the classic.
the place in Dubai, isn't that like a fucking wonder of the world now? The tallest building or whatever.
I guess we go off of like the newer ones, right? Or
Yeah, 'cause
the classic
Was 7.
of the ancient world are Pyramid of Giza, Colossus of Rhodes,
Okay.
Hanging Gardens of Babylon, Lighthouse of Alexandria, the Mausoleum at I can't read that. The statue of Zeus at Olympia, and the Temple of Artemis at Feces.
Yeah, I'm just destroying shit. Okay, so they're all like pretty similar type
Not prepared for
places, statues and crypts and whatnot.
Whoa,
What are the new
this
ones?
room is massive.
This is definitely the one we know.
everything and
The new
more.
wonders of the world are Great Wall of
We need
China,
to get across
Petra,
Oh, okay.
chasm.
Christ the
That cheap?
Redeemer.
Just need
Oh,
to
taking a shit on
activate
Christ the
that
Redeemer would go
bridge
crazy.
Oh
That's-
yeah, that's
in
the
Rio de Janeiro?
Rio de
Oh.
Janeiro.
Okay.
Why do we both say it like that?
Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro.
I have a question, Professor.
The Colosseum, Taj Mahal, Giza,
He's got like an open hand,
the
right?
Itza.
Professor?
Yeah, he's arms out to his side.
Yeah,
out to
like
the
right
sides,
in
like a
one of
T-pose.
his hands. That's where I would shit. Like
Someone posted a super illegal but really fucking badass photo, and I saw a lot of people on Reddit going like, "Come on, dude, why'd you even do this?" I'm like, "Cause it's the coolest fuck photo it took." He hiked on Christ the Redeemer and took a photo where he's laying on the arm, and so it's like the photo is like you see the head and then the other arm. I'm like, that's fucking badass. Like he's laying on his back, and I'm like, that's a cool fucking photo. And people are like, come on, man, you're
can't do
defacing.
that.
I'm like, that's a
You
fucking
can't-
funny
you're
photo. If
defacing
he
fucking-
dies,
yeah,
that's just on him. Who
right.
cares?
He doesn't injure anyone in his stupidity.
And that's badass. Like, I think what Steve-O did was more dumb when he like climbed up on that fucking crane or whatever and like had all the first responders come out and like shut down the fucking city. That was awful.
Oh,
Remember that?
I don't remember that, but it sounds
He like
awful.
he was on a crane or something. He was just doing it and like, he didn't really expect it to like
All for a little
cause that
off
many
or
issues, but they
anything.
like
That
but
sounds like
they
an
like shut down the internet
overreaction.
because they were just gonna like die or kill himself. Like
Oh yeah, because I mean, someone going up on a high place like that kind of looks like they're gonna do something
What do you mean?
to injure themselves. So
I blew up the lab.
You what?
you what?
what?
That was exactly what that was. Wow, you could just replace that audio with the SpongeBob one, and that's exactly the same audio. Oh, there was like a piece of cheesecake or something over there. All right, going around corners and stuff. The direction on like, oh my god, of like where I'm heading on my analog stick is getting confused.
It pays the
It does not. Wait, fuck. I'm back down here
Minus
now.
the dynamite, I hope.
What was the point of me doing that?
Trying to really grasp the banter. It's not really Jack and Dexter banter. It's more Nathan Drake Sully kind of.
Yeah, it's like indie a bit, like Indiana Jones, Nathan. Yeah, it's
I hate that
like
games are like $60 because I would play that new game, that new Indiana.
right. Yeah, no, it looks. Wait, what do I do?
I've heard great things about it,
What do I do here?
and I was a
Stupid.
doubter.
No, it looks fantastic. It does look like the beginning of the game is maybe the most interesting, and it's like a tech demo kind of thing in the beginning, and then it turns into just bonking people with like shovels and stuff, which is
my plane.
really funny.
And he says, "Get off my plane."
Get off my plane. It
That's
belongs in
definitely
a
not from Air Force
museum.
Get off my plane.
I did it. I'm a genius.
Very nice.
Now I pull this one over here. Yeah, it's on the backlogs like list. Like it might be played at some point. But the backlogs list has like 120 games on it, and and I have videos already recorded for it until like fucking like October of this
God.
year. Yeah. So it's like even if I do play it, it's not coming out for like a year pretty much. Shit's crazy. Okay, so now I'm gonna...
What the fuck is on my screen? My screen is got some beverage on it.
A hot beverage. Hey, Profess, what are we doing? Am I...
You ever heard of hot
I'm doing
bov?
all the work, Professor.
Heard of what?
Bovril?
Bovril?
Bovril, yeah.
No. What is this a hot beverage?
Yeah, the British people eat it.
Okay.
You know, those gross motherfuckers.
Yeah. Chips and whatever.
It's like a paste. It's a meat extract paste.
What the fuck?
Just a little cardio.
And so what they do is they put it into like a cup and they add hot water.
Okay.
And so it makes it into kind of like a broth. So the idea is like, you're in Brighton. You're out for a nice game of footy.
Okay.
You know? But it's cold because it's England and it's raining. And so you need something to heat you up. About
You sound very
you had a couple of
Australian.
beers.
Fuck.
Because I like Australia so much
Yeah.
more. Because I am Australian.
Yeah, that's right.
I
That's
live in
right. We're
Australia.
keeping this
Yeah.
up.
The
Fuck me.
continuity. What do you mean?
What?
I don't know what you mean. What do you mean keeping it up? The truth? Yeah, I keep it up.
Keeping it up the truth.
The truth?
Nar.
Nar.
Naruto.
Hi.
Fuck, I gotta swing into that, don't I? All right, continue.
I'm Joe, and this is Toy.
Are you tuned in, SteamOs?
SteamOs.
I'm on SteamOs, so leave
But
me
anyway.
alone.
Yeah,
Why?
Nice game of footy. And it's cold, ain't it?
In it.
You got a couple bevs, because you can't drink in the game. I don't know if you knew that,
I got a
but you can't drink at the
there
game.
somehow.
Okay.
So you need something to warm you up. You get a nice cup of hot bov. Yeah, they fucking put this meat paste, salty meat paste.
And it just goes, what does
Hot
it go
water,
in
and
with?
It's just like a cup, and you like put hot water in it, so like it dissolves it into like a soup, like a broth. And they
Okay,
just
so
drink
it's,
that shit.
it's just like fucking...
I feel like as the soup guy, you gotta try Bovril.
I mean, if I ever see it, I probably would. I am
Can
the
I
soup
buy
guy.
Bovril?
And send it to me?
Well, maybe I can bring it. No, they'd probably
yeah.
shoot me in the head on site. TSA would kill me.
Yeah, it'd be like, what is this? You grind up like a person?
I think they'd kill me. Yeah,
God damn it.
dude.
It's just so it doesn't pick it up. There we go. And then if I'm too high up, I know what's happened, and I gotta like go down more. And then it just doesn't work. Sometimes it doesn't work. It just sounds like it sounds like the fucking oh, come the fuck on.
What does it sound
Like a stock. It just sounds like that's like what a stock is.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I think
essentially.
it's similar to like bullion, like bullion cubes.
Yeah, and I've eaten a bullion cube, just like
Imported from Canada.
just fucking ate one.
It just doesn't look good. Like on the front of the bottle, it's just like a chicken.
What doesn't look good about a chicken?
Well, I mean,
Like a not
I
prepared
don't wanna-
chicken, or
if-
like
if
a
I'm trying to have a beverage, which I guess is soup a beverage?
I'm struggling here.
Soup a beverage? You drink it?
If it's like a miso soup where there's like nothing in it and it's just like basically a broth, I guess you could consider it a beverage.
So this
Like
would
a
be
hot
beverage.
cocoa, yeah. But if it's got stuff in it, then I think that's what like really makes it a soup.
Wouldn't that make it like a stew?
Fuck my ass. Well, a stew is like something else too, because a stew is like porridge is like a stew where it's like just a bunch of like ingredients like simmer or like like porridged or whatever it's called, where you like sit it for a while. I'm
Someone has been
struggling
watching this
so
video.
hard.
Someone's been watching this video, which, first of all, God bless you getting through these discussions. Maybe that's why you're still here. You're like, this is super interesting to me. And then they're just sitting here listening to us talk about fucking soup while they watch you slam into this wall 100 times.
Okay, this is what I needed to do the whole time.
Oh my god. What do you mean one more time? We've done it 50 times.
Oh my god, man.
Tell me one more time.
Oh, then I die.
Oh, and then we're dead.
I think it resets it every time I die. Okay, so I need to get on, and then I need to fucking maybe can I hit it while I'm like already?
You gotta have momentum.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Well, let's continue our soup.
Yeah, well, okay, but like this weird shit with these other countries, you know. My Australians out there, my fellow countrymen.
Yeah.
We're not that better with our Vegemite. Come on, bro.
Vegemite?
Nobody likes the Vegemite. Okay. Do you understand how swinging?
Yeah, well, like I thought maybe it wants me to hold it because I lose so much momentum when I go the other direction.
Okay, there we go.
Dude, fuck right off.
One more time.
It's saying one more time because I'm dying.
Again!
Again! Fuck!
Dude.
I mean, this is where the demo's gonna end for us. Like,
Yes,
I'm never gonna make it
yes.
past this wall. We're almost at time. One more time. One more time. I swear to God, it is not working. You've seen me do it 100 times.
One more time.
I swear to God. Oh, thank God. Here we go. We're getting through this fucking door, and then I'm gonna... No! What do you fucking mean? Why? All right, one more time.
Working. Let me try that again.
He had a different voice line.
Have a different voice.
All right, here we go. Oh, I got
Oh
it.
my god.
I got it. I got it. Oh! All right, thank you for playing my demo.
See you guys over at the rating.
Oh my god. All right, here we are at the SteamOs Season 2 Chunt curated Chunt list. What the fuck was this game called? Ari Buktu and the Anytime Elevator. Okay, cool. I actually remembered it. Yeah. It's a platformer in the same vein as we were mentioning a lot. Prince of Persia, Rayman sometimes, Jack and Daxter, kind of, Ratchet and Clank, kind of. I'm just naming all the PlayStation.
Call me Ray the way I'm, man.
You know, you even get a grapple hook. I'm pretty sure that's in Prince of Persia. And it looks like it's got some sort of like time travel esque thing. It's got that like Back to the Future dynamic of an old man who's kind of crazy, has a chinchilla on his head, and Michael J. Fox, but he's like Rayman. And they get lost somewhere in Egypt, and perhaps the entire game takes place in Egypt, or as I think I've seen in the trailer, because I have seen the trailer for this one, they go to a bunch of different places, but the demo takes place in Egypt. It's stylized, it's very cartoony, it's wholesome looking, and I did enjoy seeing the camels being Rayman styled, so that they were floating, they had no legs, they're just feet, and then camel body, which is really funny to me. So I liked that a lot. And yeah, it's just a platformer slash puzzler. You gotta solve little puzzles. They're very easy puzzles, as you saw in the last 5-10 minutes of the video. I was not struggling at all on any of the puzzles. Who would say such a thing? Yeah, the platforming controlled very well. It was very tight. Joe, you did ask at one point, like, how's it feel? It was very tight. Like, I was able to land on those pinpoint little like wooden pegs and stuff very easily. So I felt like the platforming was really good. The reactiveness of the fucking button press when it was trying to grapple was not happening sometimes. It was like, I really couldn't tell why. It was just, sometimes it just did not work. It was like, nope, you're gonna die. And so I could see that being potentially annoying at some points, but also it wasn't really like I wasn't punished. I didn't have to restart a chapter. I don't have lives where it's like, oh, you got to restart all over again. It started me like 10 feet from where I was. So there's really no punishment to that. The voice acting was surprisingly pretty good. Like I believed those characters were like these types. Like he's young, apprentice, boyish guy, and then professor guy, the elderly man. The voice is really good. Seems like the entire game is fully voice acted with quips going back and forth constantly. The only thing my issue is this demo didn't really do anything to set it apart from other platformers of the same genre and stuff, other than most of these other platformers don't really have like full voice acting, and maybe not as much production value as like the graphics and stuff. But yeah, the gameplay was kind of just very basic. There wasn't really much to it. I would have maybe liked to see a little bit more, some more interesting stuff, a twist, if you will, and it wasn't quite there for me. So it didn't really quite do it. But I do think it still was, a serviceable platformer, and perhaps the full game offers a lot more. I don't know what the fuck, you can't hear it, Joe, but it went from Egypt music to like finding out who's the winner of like a fucking like reality TV show for some reason. So now the review has just gotten so crazy. There was a huge drop right there. This is insane. Never before have you seen a review so stimulating. But I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10, and I'll pass it on.
Yeah, I think a lot of what you said kind of covers how we thought about it. This game, weirdly enough, I was kind of like talking about as we were playing, like how I thought about it, so it won't be too much of a surprise. Yeah, it's a very cut and dry formula, as you said. Old man takes younger kid, adventurous, and does things. There's quips, there's little remarks. It's a tried and true method. It works. It just works. It works. And it's enjoyable. The gameplay seemed good. We got stuck at that one part. Seems like something you could have. Seems like something you could sit down, have fun with, talk to somebody else about. Really encourages great intellectual conversation.
Bullion.
One thing I want to say, I thought the soundtrack was not good. I thought it was very generic. I think that a lot of it was like royalty-free music. When I was like tuning in on some scenes to listen to the background music, it felt like it was like the doom dun, dun, doom dun, dun. And I'm like, oh, these, I think you could find these on like the YouTube royalty-free playlist when you're like looking for songs to add to your videos.
It's crazy. I wonder if people even noticed if I put on royalty-free Egyptian music, because it was almost exactly the music that came from the game. Continue, sorry.
But yeah, that's kind of the point I'm trying to make with it. And that's not a huge knock on it, but I do think that I love music in games. It's my favorite thing about games. So I think it takes a slight little hit because of that. But other than that, it was a very solid little game. And I don't think it's a surprise here that this is going to end up at the same ranking for me at a 6.
Very nice. And there it is, Ari Buktu and the anytime elevator, right in between On Your Tail and Caravan Sandwich. Definitely a recommendation for that game. And let's go ahead and hop over to the store page. I'm gonna burp.
Welcome to the Tids, your favorite pastime. This game is not out as of this recording, does not have a release date or a price attached to it. It is made by Works LLC. This is their first game, from what I can see. Seems like it's the only game they've ever made, from what I can see. Someone out there is going to go, actually, that's my cousin's third cousin, and he's made a game before on itch.io. It's called Jim Bob and the Fuck Nuggets, and I'm not going to play that.
Oh my God. What is a cousin's third cousin?
I don't know.
You're not even related at that point.
Anyway. So this is a studio of about 3 people. The leader being Jeffrey Ashbrook. Actually, it's 2 people. Sorry, Jeffrey Ashbrook and Walter Ashbrook. No relation. I'm sure there's a relation.
They're probably married.
It just doesn't list it.
Oh, okay.
So that they are making this game. Interestingly enough, they have a little tidbit about them, which is that they offer partnerships to develop software. So they offer their years of designing, their design experience, to help studios make mobile, location-based VR, AR, MR, and XR apps. I don't know what the fuck MR and XR are, but like
fuck?
go off king. So also if you're a small time dev or a bigger dev and you're interested in that, you know, go check that out, I guess. But if you're interested in the game itself, you can go and wishlist this, download the demo. The demo is still up. I imagine it'll be up for a while. And you can go check that out and play the game yourself. Other than that, that's about it. Anything to add?
The only thing I have to add is that, yes, we go to different locales. It just in the store page, it just looks like there's a lot more to the game than just Egypt.
You're playing Rayman
Yeah.
while I'm outside getting rays, man.